And on Sunday, damn, I forgot the bloody quote. But sweet mother of Jesus.
I know. No, it's Jesus Christ, Mary and Joseph, and the wee donkey.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, and the wee donkey. Won't you just say something?
Well, you know, he's the most tensest guy.
I love him. He's too much.
Bro, Mr. Hastings.
No comment. No comment. No comment.
Look, it's gonna be a long day.
Look, I don't know how. I'm thinking like, did they have some sort of what's that thing called where they read off?
Like auto cue kind of thing.
Yeah, because I don't know if she remembered all those lines. Yeah, because the amount of time she was switching from no comment and answering actual questions, I'm like,
yeah.
How is your brain doing this? Do you know what I mean? So I'm wondering if they just had it in the background, because I'm like, I remember. You have to pay me more to remember those lines, mate, because she smashed it.
Yeah, no, it's a very good episode. Very, very good episode. All right, let's start the beginning. We'll start the beginning. It might not be a very good episode, Rich, and you're okay to say that's not very good, as long as you don't say it was awful
or pathetic.
Or pathetic.
I just I expected more to happen in the first scene when it opened. Obviously, we heard 2 gunshots go off. So I'm assuming she shot him twice. He didn't even shoot.
No, she's a trained shooter in it.
And well, she shot twice. They wasn't at the scene. They already fled the scene. And it's just like they turn off the lights on the last episode, and you guys go over there and you guys go over there and turn it back on.
Oh, Rich, you like too much exposition, you know.
No, it has you got to do it properly. You've got to do it properly.
No, come on. I agree. I agree with Rich a bit, because it's like that was a big moment. That was a cliffhanger, right? It was a cliffhanger. Do you know what I mean? Like, shit, who got shot? Or is anyone gonna get shot? Or what's gonna happen? Is someone gonna die? Just show it like that. I don't know. Just show what happened.
They literally said, freeze. Right, run over there quickly. Run. You go that way.
Well,
let's go again, guys.
Come on. The car chase, man. Like, Kate just turned into some Michael Schumacher.
No, the car chase is fine.
Okay.
But the thing is, I didn't like that either. I didn't like the fact that while is she running from the police?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Before we get into the court case, before we get into that bit, Kate, okay, I can understand she left the scene because she wasn't sure who was going to turn up, whether it was going to be police or whether it was going to be the OCGs.
Yeah.
So I get that. Yeah. I even get you went and took the magic car and the keys and all of that kind of stuff. I even get that. But for you to be doing up Lewis Hamilton, where did you think he was going? And then she tried to do Queen Latifah and she come out of the whip with the gun in her hand like she was just going to die in a range of bullets. What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, I don't know what she was thinking, you know. She must have thought, boy, everyone's against me. I might as well turn bed now.
Like, I find that weird. Like, it's just everyone's on you. Just, you got to allow it, innit? You can't escape.
Yeah, like, and that whole standoff when she was outside the car and put your gun down. Like, bruv, what are you thinking about? Like, it's like, are you really considering pulling out your Glock and firing multiple times at people you know you're not going to hit?
I thought she was going to do that, you know.
No, because in my head, at that point there, I thought maybe she is part of the OGs, yeah, and she's going to get shot.
Yeah, that'd be mad.
No, because that's the only thing that I thought you could have done.
Exactly. No, I agree with I agree with Nate and Rich. That part, it made no sense, really. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I wasn't happy with that.
Like, what are you doing? Like, it made no sense.
Like, I just think
this what I'm saying about this season of Line of Duty. This is not making up stuff, but you could tell they're struggling. They're struggling. You could tell.
I don't know. For me, I just thought that was the only thing. I just thought the transition was a bit bad because it was a bit like there's no need for it.
So now DC Joe Davison is an inbred. It's like, okay, do you know what I mean? Like,
I thought that last week, but I thought it was a weird thing to say. Like your dad being your uncle. It's a bit mad.
That was a long interview. You know, it took up like basically
most of the episode. Yeah. 30 minutes.
I like that, man. I like that. It reminds you of Criminal.
Bro, it's when I heard the beginning.
For ages
that long.
I'm
how long does that tape go, bro?
But do you might think Carmichael is H?
It's H. Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's too obvious. It's one of those ones. It's too obvious for it to be.
It's too obvious. But do you
But
see how
then go on, man.
no, the way she kept just shutting down Hastings, like when they get close to the, she's like, "Let's just move on, shall we?"
Yeah.
Like,
No, but
and even some parts in the interview as well, she's acting a bit of a way like, shit, don't you dare say anything.
yeah.
That's a bit shifty.
but do you think that was a misdirect, or do you think she's infiltrated?
We don't know.
I was just waiting for Hastings to just grab her head on the table and to shut up in it. Let's continue with this, mate. What a liability, man.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I thought.
No.
And did you notice? Sorry, I know we're jumping mad. Yeah. Do you remember the policewoman that right at the end where she was there and it was like, oh, her things are done by CCTV, so she had all of her cells done by CCTV. Yeah. And do you remember those two women that were going to come for her?
Yeah.
Do you remember them?
No. No, I can't even try to lie and say.
Then I thought to myself, was it me? But I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure one of them policewomen was in it before, but she was battering one of the other criminals. Like, do you remember the one where it had I want to say Fandy Newton, but it might not be Tandy Newton, it might be the other girl that looks like her. Do you remember in season 4, I think it was, or 3?
Season 4 was Tandy Newton.
Yeah, so in season 4, when Tandy Newton gets to prison or goes, I'm sure there's a bit where she gets beaten up by one of those officers.
Probably. Because they're OGC as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when I saw them, I was like, oh my God, I was getting so excited. And then they looked up, they saw CCTV and said, all right, cool, you're lucky. You catch life this time.
It's like amazing, eh?
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay, my man, what's going on? Like, he's now going to just be suspended from his job.
I think honestly, that annoys me.
Who's going to be suspended? Sorry.
What's his name? What's my brother's name? Steve Barnott.
But it's silly. It's silly. It's just going on for too long now. Just bro,
yeah, this story's not needed.
Just go.
No, even I'm sure they would have probably pulled some strings at least. Like, look, let's be honest. Just like, let me just tell you what's going on. But he's got so much information and so resourceful. Like, I don't know. Could they have just made him work from the desk or something at least?
That's it. If worse comes to worse,
and liaise, like, do you know what I mean?
Desk duty.
Yeah.
I think what it is that he's it's an independent. The whole drug test is an independent company, and so they have no say.
Yeah, but I don't think he's scared. I don't think he's scared of the drugs though. I think he's scared of admitting that he's in pain.
And you know what as well? I think if they were gonna, because it's true. Like in the first couple of episodes, we see that he's still in pain with the drugs and he's still using them. But now it's just like, what, at least 3 episodes in a row, we've not seen him in pain. Like, it's like they're just like, oh, let's come away from the physicality of it, but let's just, every now and then show up these emails just to remind you that he's still in pain. But I'm like, look, we don't really need this in the story if you're not going to do anything with it. And maybe they might do something with it in the next episode.
I think he's going to have to, but I just don't know why you're so shook of going doctors, bro.
That's man, isn't it?
Like, come on, man.
No, us men are like.
I know, but like, man he's bending over. He's in pain,
Is a case. This basically going to say to him, you shouldn't be on field no more.
And you're not fit for work, basically.
Yeah, and I think that's and I think that will be the end of his days, more or less, and that's what he's trying to avoid.
He'll come back. They always come back.
And his girlfriend obviously wasn't in this episode.
Oh yeah.
The girlfriend that he doesn't allow to touch and stuff.
But listen, I'm just waiting. Obviously in that part of the scene, they found out it wasn't that guy in Spain. Was it in Spain? Was he in Spain?
Oh yeah. So did he get murdered, right?
Yeah, he was murdered
allegedly.
But it wasn't clear that whole scene, because obviously it was in Spanish. But I wasn't too sure if they were saying he's dead or someone else.
No, they said that they said there's 2 deads, him and Norman. Okay. And they called her Senorita, whatever his name is. So if it must be his wife or something. But because it was very unclear, but every so often I was like, there's flies, bruv. That they're proper dead.
I'm dead for a while.
Yeah, like I could hear flies. I was like, no, there's flies, man. These are dead, man. They've been dead for a little while.
Yeah.
So if they've been dead for a little while, who's the person that is communicating?
Yeah.
Could it be that white guy, the chief, whatever his name is? I don't know what his name is.
Who, Hastings?
No, above his head.
The
main guy, the main guy, like
is the one, the guy that shredded the
they shredded his picture.
Yeah.
Oh, what? And what's about? Because you remember when they showed that scene where that other high-ranking police officer done the interview, and he's like, "Yeah, no one's gonna do this to the police." Like you know the guy that was doing the interview on the TV, and they played that.
Oh yeah.
I wonder, like,
yeah, well, girl had the mic too.
Yeah, I wonder if he's like doing something dodgy as well.
But is he not there no more? He's gone now, right?
Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, True said that must have been an old video, isn't it?
Yeah, that's an old video. Yeah, I'm sure.
Forget what I said. Forget what I said. Moving on.
I think to me the anticipation is all about who's H.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously that's the main thing in it. That's the main. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to see who's H. I want to see if actually AC12 is going to be
Expanded.
Yeah, and or if there's going to probably be like, AC12 is gone, but let's take Hastings, Arnold, and Fleming and create a new division, like some Black Ops thing, like. That's what they might do in it, Line of Duty Black Ops edition.
Yeah, but do you know what? I think do you know what I think could happen? We could find out who H is in the last episode, and for the next season, to do a prequel.
Yeah,
how infiltrated in there and stuff.
Yeah. I could see that happening.
But do you think we are going to find out H's?
Go on, Rich.
I don't know.
I think. How many seasons deep are we? 7?
6.
6 episodes deep. I think it's about. I think it's about time everyone finds out who H is.
But the thing is, they keep emphasizing on who is he? Who is he? I bet it's
why is he?
Yeah, they keep emphasizing so much on the he. It's not a he, bro.
It's true, they might. Yeah.
Come on, it's 2021. They should be saying they.
But that's what I'm saying. They're trying to lead us to the garden path. Like, it's a him. Just to throw us off who really is. Do you know what I mean?
That's a good point. Yeah.
You know what? I do hate Carmichael. You know that.
Oh yeah, it's a bit.
She's scum.
No, you gotta love her, man. You gotta love her. She's out for herself.
You never got to imagine that at work here. You work's hell in it. You know?
You'd be so depressed.
She's probably one of the worst managers you ever have.
I'm so angry and depressed. Leave me alone.
Why haven't you done it to now? I'm still waiting. Do it now. Press send.
No matter what, there's one people that no matter what reasoning you have or what excuse you have, but she'll just shut you down. Shut you down, bro. You know what she'll say? She'll tell a woman that will say, my 5-year-old son will do this in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You know the ones just shut you down.
My 5-year-old son will do it in 2 seconds. And she just looks at you in the side like that.
Yeah, I know them women quite well, to be honest. Not to say that woman lives with me or nothing like that.
That's what it just came out there quick time.
I'm putting out there ASAP because
next week for the birthday, Nate's not joining.
We wear sunglasses.
All of a sudden, I'm sleeping. Somehow I can't breathe. No. It's always. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about other people.
But Nate, it's cool. We know who you mean.
Yeah. We'll move on. So,
as well.
All right, cool. Well, it's the Line of Duty season finale next week, so hopefully that should be good.